Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. I have not been on this channel for quite some time. I used to do astrology and tarot videos and I'm still going to do that, but a little bit differently. So in today's video we're going to be looking at astrology placements and we're going to be using tarot to actually provide detailed explanations. So I will say things like, for example, the sun is entering your Libra 10th house, and this tarot is going to explain the different facets of it. So hopefully it'll be nice and fun for you. Today we're doing Cancer rising, which is really exciting, and happy autumn, or happy fall as Americans would say. I love saying fall even though I should say autumn as a Brit. But yeah, let's get started. So we're going to pull some tarot and then we're going to apply it to the astrological placements. So on the 22nd, the sun is entering Libra, and you will have a focus on family and your family affairs, and also your home. So that will be a focal point for you. We have quite a few cards flying out. 10 of Cups in reverse, we have the High Priestess in reverse, we have 9 of Cups in reverse. Interesting. The Page of Pentacles, beautiful. It's also interesting when the tarot comes out and tries to like confirm what you're already thinking. It's like, oh yeah, I always knew. 5 of Cups in reverse. The 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, yeah. Woo. We have some ones flying out today. 7 of Wands, 6 of Cups. Oh, 6 of Cups makes so much sense with the home. Nostalgia for family and childhood. That makes a lot of sense. Especially if any of you watching have children or would like to have children. I don't tend to talk a lot about children when it comes to tarot because I know that can be a very sensitive issue for some people and I never want to upset anybody, so I don't tend to talk a lot about, oh, this is definitely about children, but yeah, 6 of Cups is about children. And 6 of Wands. Okay, interesting. So let's have a look at this. So Sun is entering your Libra house of family and home. This doesn't necessarily mean that you are, you know, in a massive family, that you're growing a family. I mean, this could be as small as I'm doing up the home and, you know, doing a nice little mantelpiece like I've done. It can be anything really, but let's look at the tarot and see. The first thing that jumped out to me in relation to the sun entering Libra is the 6 of Cups, which is all about nostalgia, but it's also about childhood and kind of having that element of childhood fun. This makes a lot of sense because on the 23rd, Venus is entering Scorpio, and that is going to be for your kind of like dating life, very fun, very sort of flirty energy, and also just a little bit more of a sense of joy and childhood wonder, I would say. You know, when you meet somebody and it's like, I feel like a kid again, that kind of energy. So for some of you, especially on the 23rd, you're getting that energy of feeling like a child again, feeling, I'm going to keep using the words fun and flirty, just, you know, a little bit sort of like excitable and feeling really giddy. And for some of you on the 22nd, that's going to be more of a focus on your family life. So focusing more about what you actually want to do with your family, and that could be related to children and pushing forward. But for some of you, it could be, I want to try and employ elements that I had as a kid in my home into my new home, or I want to move house to a house that is more it's more homely, or it feels more like our forever home. So there's a lot of energy that is coming through from just that one card. I also have 6 of Wands as well, which goes kind of hand in hand with that. And that 6 of Wands is very much kind of like a, to me, a celebratory kind of energy. And again, it's like having a, kind of like having, I wouldn't say having a party, but I want to say having a party because on the 23rd it feels like having a party. And I like this as well. It feels like a presidential kind of, we're celebrating winning something. We're celebrating actually having a win here, achieving a goal and feeling good about ourselves, and we want to share that with the world. And so for some of you that could be graduation parties, for example. But I do like the energy as well, and I like the 6 of Wands as well because it's very much a it's a triumphant card. It's one of my favorite cards. It's a triumphant card. It's also eliminating things that are standing in the way. I like this energy for relationships, because if some of you have got a crush, for example, and something is standing in the way, it's kind of saying, oh, that thing's getting out of the way now, and I can have my fun and flighty time and kind of celebrate that. Thank God they're gone. That kind of energy is like, oh, the path is being cleared for me, and we're going to be celebrating it because I feel triumphant and I feel good. So I like that energy a lot. So let's look at some more fiery energy here as well. Three of Wands. Three of Wands is to me a very strong card. You know, this is like she's sort of battling the wind and holding up the spears, the sticks, and kind of trying to be strong. This is really about trying to find information that you don't already know. As much as I'm saying, yeah, you're going to have a fun and flirty time and it's going to be, you know, nice, kind of linked to the home, between the 22nd and the 23rd, we do have a sort of energy that is a little bit more manipulative and a bit more of a betrayal. And that is because Venus is squaring Pluto in Capricorn, and that energy can bring a little bit of manipulation. For Cancer risings in particular, that is going to be based on your relationships or your partner. So perhaps your partner is not being very forthright with you on something, or trying to sway your opinion on, say, your home, and you're not having it, basically, you're not feeling it. So you need to get some more information. You need to sit back and think, okay, is their point valid, or are they just trying to start a fight? Why are they manipulating me into this? And, you know, is what they're saying is the truth, basically, because I want to make sure that I'm the one that comes out triumphant, but I don't want to be manipulated, because that Pluto in Capricorn, when it squares Venus, you know what I mean? It's that energy is not always that great. And I think that makes a lot of sense with Ten of Cups, which is actually kind of directly juxtaposing the Six of Cups having a nice home, because the Ten of Cups in reverse is like not the happy home. There is something trying to tilt the happy home. It's almost like that ending that you want is just not going through. And also you can see kids here, right? You can see kids. This is in reverse. There is a little bit of a manipulation from a partner, for example, on kids, or there is someone in your life that is just not really giving you the cooperative energy that you want when it comes to trying to feel good about yourself in your life. And this can also be applied to your inner child as well, so please take what resonates. I'm talking to a lot of you right now, so it won't be applied to every single person, but take what resonates for what you feel it is, because astrology is just never wrong, in my opinion. It's just never wrong. And I think the High Priestess in reverse also kind of gives us that energy too, because it's like the intuition is not quite right. Again, there's something you can't see here. There's something you don't know. There's information that is not there. You can't tap into it, and you need that extra information as per the Three of Wands. So there's something that is jilting the happy home here, and you can't quite see it. So for some of you, this is a reminder to tap into your intuition and to start thinking, am I being manipulated? Is there an energy here that doesn't feel quite right for me? Nine of Cups in reverse as well. This is kind of like, I don't have the strategic advantage anymore with here. I don't necessarily feel I don't really feel like I have it all. I mean, use this woman here, she's just like the boss, right? She's got it all. It's like not making you feel the triumphant energy that you want to feel. And I think that's what you really want to go into this week, because of the 23rd, because of that Venus and Scorpio, because of that fun and flirty energy. You want to try and keep hold of that, but there's just something nagging in the back of your mind that's like, what's going on here, you know? Five of Cups in reverse is actually kind of good when it comes to that, because it's kind of an energy of I want to be able to get some passion, I want to be able to reclaim this love, I want to keep hold of things. So for some of you, this might just be a tiny little blip or a tiny little moment, and you think, okay, I'm over it, I don't really want to go into this, I'm over it, let's move on, let's be triumphant. But there is a sense that you're not being helped out here. The Six of Pentacles in reverse, you're not being helped out, you're not feeling like someone's being cooperative with you. For some of you, this could be a partner manipulating you to do with finances, for example, and it's kind of like, well, I don't really want to go on this trip, and you're making me feel like I want to go on this trip, I don't have the money for it. Something along those lines, where it's like, I don't really feel like I'm being helped out, and in particular, I can't see what's trying to be in my way. I can't see what it is that I need to know to be able to diffuse the situation a little bit. I think that energy comes through quite a lot. Seven of Wands, feeling a little bit attacked as well. It's kind of like, there's something coming at me. There's something that I can't see. It's almost like an invisible force field coming at you, and you don't really know what it is. And you're like, what's going on? What's going on? I want this nice happy home thing. What's going on? And then Page of Pentacles as well, which is quite good when it comes to money, and it's a kind of responsible energy as well. So I do think there's an element of maybe money is coming into this manipulation when it comes to home and finance. You know, the home covers a lot of things, right? So it could be you're not helping me out with the finances of the home, for example. We split this, I'm doing the mortgage, you're doing the groceries, and for some reason you're just like, I'm getting away with it, you know. And that energy comes through a lot with different signs. For example, Aries rising is also getting a similar treatment, in that someone is not really helping them out and is taking them for granted. So that comes through in this energy here, for example. But for some kind of lessons here, I think for a lot of you, you could do with tapping into your intuition. And I should probably get this put on a t-shirt, but as I always say, go into a dark room for 30 minutes and start thinking about, what is it I need to know? I need to tap into my intuition. Cancer risings, but Cancers generally are very intuitive souls, I feel. And they can be very sensitive when it comes to certain aspects. So I think sometimes you need to put your foot down and say, hang on. Don't treat me like that. Just because I'm a sensitive soul doesn't mean you can treat me like that. It's going to be equal. You're not going to manipulate me. You know, I'm not going to be here trying to defend myself over something I don't need to. And that energy comes through a lot. So I really want you guys to focus on this beautiful energy of going back to childhood and having that triumphant feeling. But as always, life is topsy-turvy. So we will get some moments where you're thinking, really? I kind of feeling like, I don't know, I don't want that energy, but also it's like, I don't really know what to do. So it's like, yeah, okay. So that's your reading for this week. I hope that makes sense. I should stop saying, you know, does it make sense? Because I got told by someone that it makes it sound like you don't know what you're talking about. And I do know what I'm talking about, because I'm Sagittarius and I'm always right. They do know what I'm talking about, and I hope you enjoyed it, and happy autumn. And also, if any of you have friends or partners that are in Libra, give them a happy birthday for me, because we're obviously going into Libra season. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you for next week's video. Bye.